What's going on? What's going on, everyone? And we back with another amazing video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get it.
Turkish paranormal investigation team was asked to visit a haunted forest nearby to hopefully debunk some of the rumors that were going around that the land was cursed. The land they were asked to investigate is reportedly used for demonic rituals and even animal sacrifices. They are very experienced when it comes to the paranormal, but they never thought that such a haunted forest would live up to its name. It wasn't long into their investigation that they captured the following.
İlk Fethi abi. Gel abi gel. Dur. Bak. Hani. Bak. Ekran var ekran. Aha.
Whoa. You guys see that face? I know I see that face.
Allahu Ekber. Gitti. Ha. Kayboldu abi. Abi lambayı yakalım.
Yo, that was creepy. Yo, spam that chat down below if that looked like a ghost or like a creature or something.
It had arms.
That's not normal.
No, those are arms.
Oh my god, it's a real person.
No, those are arms now. No, those are arms. No, those are arms.
Guys, I can't get over here. We're saying the wrong spot.
No. I don't care. Those are arms.
She has the sun hat on, I see it. That's fucking arms. She's looking at it.
Yo, why isn't that thing not moving though?
And welcome to one of Ontario's creepiest places, Camp 30 in Bowmanville. What started as a training school for delinquent boys would turn into a prisoner of war camp for commanders and high-ranking members of the German armed forces in World War II. Many claim that Camp 30 has a powerful spiritual energy to it, and with its history, this is not surprising. The whole place is incredibly quiet and unsettling. There have been various accounts of people exploring the grounds alone and still managing to hear disembodied voices and other strange noises, including but not limited to a set of keys jingling. I have heard a number of rumors about this space before visiting, from police doing target practice, to training canines, to satanic rituals, and of course, ghost sightings. It's kind of like taking a multiple choice test without studying, give it your best shot and pray for the most favorable outcome. When I went, there was no police and no guard dogs in sight, which is just how I like it.
Well, I live in Canada and I have never been to that place yet, but that's an interesting fact. I might need to visit that place one day. And if you're enjoying this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I post daily. I'm trying to post more every day for you guys. Send me videos and I'll post them too. I'll react to whatever you guys want to see. Got you guys. Let's get it.
This is like the 6th time I'm trying to film this, so Jeff and I are just sitting here watching TV, and first of all, my camera keeps messing up. The TV just randomly changed, and I looked over at my haunted dolls, and Mr. Jingles and Mickey are just sitting here as if they're watching TV. Both their heads are pointed towards the TV, and I did not put them like that. Okay, look at that. There's the TV, and look at their heads. They are pointed towards the TV. Did you do that? Did you point?
Not me.
I found real life transform.
Welcome campers and campers to the Daily Camper Week of July 25th, 2010. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get started.
This anonymous web show is one of the most disturbing things that's ever existed on the internet. What I just showed you was a clip from an online program called The Daily Capper. The Daily Capper was a program put on by pedophiles all across the world. And this was the head of a community of people known as cappers. This online community of pedophiles known as cappers would go onto the profiles of underage girls and boys, flatter them with compliments, shower them with praise, and try to get them to flash them so that they could take a screen cap of their nude body. And after that, these pedophiles would then blackmail these children with these images. They would send these photos to friends, family members, schools. And there were all sorts of code words and online forums where these cappers, aka disgusting pedophiles, would meet and exchange information. The Daily Capper itself, this program, was a program put on by these pedophiles to talk about news and events that were happening within this pedophile community. It's really disturbing to me that they chose this because I used to watch the show Crashbox as a child, and I think that it's eerie and haunting that they're actually using imagery from a children's show for this pedophile network. Now, sadly, one of the victims of this capping community was a girl named Amanda Todd. Amanda's story is particularly well known because of the YouTube video she created before she took her own life. But at one point during Amanda's stages of cyberbullying, she was featured repeatedly on the Daily Capper, this program. And the intro always started like this: "Welcome cappers and cam whores." And then at the end, the newscaster up here would say, "Happy hunting," encouraging these pedophiles to go target more children. And they would do awards at the end of the year for the best, most prolific pedophiles in their community. These awards that they gave out included Blackmailer of the Year, Capper of the Year, Cam Whore of the Year, Cam Site of the Year, and Shocker of the Year, where they were basically giving awards to pedophiles and their victims. There's a lot of information online about this whole show and these pedophiles, but something really disturbing to me is the fact that most of the people involved in the Daily Capper were never brought to justice and they were never caught. That means that all of these pedophiles that were celebrating with each other and glorifying their disgusting acts are still out there, probably on the internet today. And to end this, I'm going to show you one more clip from the show, which I find is particularly disturbing.
Candy Beaches returned this week for the first time in a month. The reason they were gone so long is because they said someone called the police on them. Twice. I think I know what this is all about.
I've been reporting to the cyber police and the state police.
Looks like he wasn't joking around. Maybe it was their Good Morning America interview that prompted cyber police.
Oh, ya teman-teman. Tuh. Oke, saya dapat.
Whoa, guys.
Ini.
Yo, look at that thing. Look at that. Did they just find and eat it? What is that? Look at the arms on that thing, bro.
Saya janjiin, ya. Alhamdulillah, saya udah takut.
That has to be fake. Nah, they're cooking it, guys. Nah, that's definite. That looks fake.
Harumnya. Oke, teman-teman, lanjut makan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kita makan bagian perutnya dulu. Bismillah.
This is the reason why you stay away from haunted houses. A Japanese paranormal investigator by the name Gashan explored a house that locals feared and called it Ju-on's house. As Gashan explores the house, he hears footsteps upstairs. Worried homeless people might be up there, he attempts to reason with them by letting them know he'll leave if they're up there. He doesn't get a response back, so he carefully explores the upstairs rooms and makes a horrifying discovery. He finds Buddha's altars in the first room, and in the second room, he finds an old knife which disturbs him. Shortly after entering that room, he hears a bell somewhere in the house. As he explores the house for 30 more minutes, he can't find the source of the sound, so he finally decides to make his way out. And when he goes downstairs, this happens. He unknowingly records what looks like someone's legs swinging above the stairs he just went through. He didn't even realize it until looking at the video.
Comment down below what do you think about that one.
Sorry.
If you like these videos, make sure you're subscribing and sharing these videos with your families and friends. Thank you guys for watching anyway. But thank you guys. If you're here, you're gonna love this community, bro. I post it every day. Let's get it.
Right here's down here's where we heard that cough. Coughing. Remember? Yeah, I think it was in that room right there, the last room, the very last room on this side. You want me to go in there?
We got to sit in this Devil's Rocking Chair as one of the first people since the actual exorcism, I think. I remember he allowed us to sit there, and I've never felt like that. It makes you feel way weirder. And yes, maybe it's a placebo thing or like power of suggestion, but it really did make me like feel wobbly and out of it. I always talk about the Devil's Rocking Chair as like one of the most haunted objects I've ever seen too.
Yeah, check those guys out. That's Sam and Cody. They're the best ghost hunters ever. They're the only people I watch doing investigations about ghosts. Go check them out. Sam and Kobe.
These are YouTubers Sam and Colby, known for their horror content, and they accidentally recorded live audio of a murder in the background of their video. Before I show you the video, let's get into the murder. This is Laura Wallen, a Maryland teacher who was 4 months pregnant when she went missing. This is Laura's boyfriend, Tyler Tessier, and when she went missing, he spoke on the news. What he didn't know was this was a calculated move by detectives to see what he would say, because he was a #1 suspect in the case. Now, a week later, they find Laura's body, and it turns out it was close to the location Sam and Colby were shooting their YouTube video.
Did you get that? Yeah, I got that. Somebody is screaming.
Someone's screaming bloody murder.
Whoa. Guys, what the you hear that?
Yeah.
Turns out, Tyler was actually engaged to another woman and killed Laura so his fiancée wouldn't find out he got her pregnant. He then took his life in jail hours before his murder trial was supposed to start.
So sad, so sad.
Sam and Colby need to address this right now. So many people point this out, but I need to know what's up. You need to let me know what's up. Part 3 of their videos, 1 hour, 27 minutes and like 30 seconds into the video, there's a head that pops up from the basement. And I need to know
Nah, let me see
if that
this
is their
head.
producer or someone that they know. Because that is a full-on head. Let me show you.
They don't fake nothing, guys.
Did you see it? Have another look. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody please address that before I go insane. Okay.
We need to figure out what's going on with that, yo.
So Sam and Colby were not talking to relatives that have passed on. They were talking to mimics or demons that pretend to be someone that you know and love to harm you. And I don't understand why those mediums weren't using a spirit box as opposed to trying to be the spirit box. If you don't know what I'm talking about the Sam and Colby Conjuring House video on YouTube where they go and they investigate the Conjuring House and try to stay there for a week, and they experience some very elusive things. Also, I talk about stuff like this on my podcast. You can find it on Spotify under That's Insane with Aja, and I upload 2 new episodes every week. So first things first, I want to talk about the clip specifically because I'm gonna show you guys where you see the medium going A, B, or L, and stopping on certain letters of the alphabet to create words, and then this word creates a dead relative of Sam or Colby. So what #1 doesn't make sense is why didn't they use a spirit box, which is specifically designed to pick up on stuff like this?
F G H I J K L A B A B C D E F G H. Okay. Is this name?
So in that clip, what you see the mediums doing, the girl, she's actually going letter by letter through the alphabet, and supposedly the spirit is telling her what letter to stop on, and that's how she gets the name Libby, which is one of their relatives. What they are replicating is called a spirit box session, and if you've watched any paranormal ghost hunters, Zach Bagans, you know what this is, but if not, I'm going to show you.
Aaron begins using the spirit box, but no voices are coming through.
So that is an example of a spirit box. There's another one that actually goes through the alphabet.
Yeah, guys, you guys know about the spirit box if you guys watch this channel.
And stops on the letters. I can't find it. But what doesn't make sense to me is if they have devices for this, why didn't these mediums use those to disprove critics? So a spirit box is used to communicate with spirits verbally, and it uses AM and FM radio frequencies to create a white noise. And the idea is that spirits can use the white noise to communicate in some way, verbally or through an EVP session. So normally when you go to a ghost investigation, especially something like the Conjuring House, you have these devices so that people can debunk the idea of you making it up. But let's just say it's real. What makes you really believe that Sam and Colby's relatives are gonna come through the Conjuring House? So a mimic mimic or a jinn have human-like characteristics, and they manipulate spirits and people to be perceived to be someone that you love when in all actuality they are not. And the Conjuring house having so much demonic history, I honestly think that that was a jinn or a mimic that was communicating through them, if it was, because again, they have no real proof that they weren't just talking and saying names. You can
Yeah, hundred
find
percent.
deceased people's loved ones on the internet easy. So, I mean, I'm not debunking it. And if it is true, I think it was not smart for Sam and Kobe to do this, because they could have taken this jinn or mimic home. If you are big on the paranormal, on EVP investigations, spirit box investigations, shit, you watched one episode of Zach Bagan, then you know that this episode of The Conjuring House from Sam and Kobe, there is something that is not right about it.
I
Like, I'm
watched
gonna
that
do a part
episode.
two because there's more things that I don't understand how people are talking about it. But yeah, part two.
Okay. So first, those people doing that session, they're mediums, so they didn't really need the spirit box. That was their method of communicating by clapping and tapping the ghost tapping something, and then they clap out a letter after they say the thing. That's why they did that, and they didn't use the spirit box. But normally they would. So that's debunked. And yes, she is right. He might have not been talking to his grandparents. He might have been talking to a ghost. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe.